Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Diddy Kong here once again.
And I'm Pinkie Pie here. We are back for once again the Maxi Toys videos.
And welcome back to more Let's Play of Mario Party Star Rush for Nintendo 3DS/2DS.
So last time we actually did finally completely done with World 3 in Toad Scramble mode.
And now we got one more entire world left, and now see you from World 4.
And just like how it does in Mario Party Island Tours, Bowser's Bizarre Volcano,
as well as Chaos Castle from Mario Party 10, that usually takes place in the Magma Lava Castle. So,
sadly we're no longer going to be exploring in the space from time to time, which is a little bit of a shame though,
but I digress though. So,
as you can tell right there, that the player choice this time around though is not just a traditional red toad.
Instead, it was actually formed of the actual toad. So,
you know, with the one with the blue coat on, as well as the red dots on top of it. So,
and basically, we can actually use from the via the Mario Party 10 data. So,
well, basically, just get ourselves our silver dice block. In this case, it will be very, very gorgeous.
And conveniently enough, though, what's interesting about this is that basically we can actually have ourselves two toads along with you. In this case, doppelgangers of red toads, so to speak. So, technically, though, that red toad is on the, in this case, the actual red toad.
This can be counted as far as the well, doppelgangers or something. So anyway,
so before we get into the actual recording session of this particular recording of Mario Party Star Rush,
we'd like to point things out. Yes, it has been quite a few months since we're actually going to come back to this, but sure enough, it certainly did.
And also that judging by the fact that we actually have not one, but not two, but three special guests for ourselves. So once you introduce yourselves, introducing
something more related to spice, or in this case, let's just say sugar, spice, and everything nice, which I know people seem to know what we're talking about, is the Powerpuff Girls. How do you introduce yourselves? Hiya, I'm Blossom. Hey, I'm Bubbles. And I'm Buttercup, and I'm the toughest one out of all. So I've heard you guys are from the Powerpuff Girls, right?
Yes, exactly, from 1998 to 2016, well, technically speaking, that 2016 is going a little bit rough around the edges, though, kind of think about it. I think it's mainly due to the fact that you constantly put up with some of this little gags and all that kinds of stuff. I truly think it's very sad.
And sadly, though, that even though that we're the Powerpuff Girls after all, so I'm afraid that we're in the 2016 counterpart. But even then, though, we managed to actually become the old school mood for that. So even then, though, that's and also that I was wearing this pajamas rather than just the actual clothing of ours. So I'm afraid that we have to stuck with our pajamas. I'm afraid. Yeah, this kind of feels a bit disorientating with our look. But anyway, though, as far as you three is concerned, that you basically look at the Pop-On channel, and what do you guys think? Actually, I gotta admit though, it's actually pretty impressive for the time. Because basically, that we actually did become ourselves a YouTube partner for this point and onwards during time.
And also not to mention, we're gonna be talking for some other playthroughs, or even some Let's Plays every once in a while. Like,
for instance, me and Diddy Kong are going to be playing through Mario Party Star Rush recently.
Isn't that supposed to be
a new Mario Party-ish game? Should be told, Buttercup, it is.
So, it's gonna be a lot of Mario Parties every now and then.
But anyway, we got ourselves a final attack on King Boo, so how about that?
Star Rescue!
I see you two doing pretty well at this point.
And wow, look at the both Red Toad and especially the actual Toad himself. They share the exact same first place victory animation. So,
but anyway, I've heard that you three are about to be coming from is actually from Townsville.
Yes, exactly. Oh dear, what's going on here?
Basically, every time when you actually finish one of those turns, specifically onto some situations that we're actually on the lava-themed level, that this means that we have to come across into lava mechanics and stuff like that, so
that's the ultimate premise of this level's gimmick. So,
every time when you finish one of their goes, or in this case some of these turns, on specifically into these lava parts,
then basically what happens was though is that if you get burned by the lava itself,
that way you should able to actually manage to realize is that you're actually going to be burned and lose coins every once in a while. So,
we'll see if we can get hopefully a higher number.
Even then, this would be a higher number as long as the fact that we won't get stuck in some places.
Because yes, unlike the ones in the likes of what's the border I was going to be talking about?
Don't you mean the likes of World 2 or World 3, as a matter of fact?
Yes, exactly. You know when the lava that was going to erupt and during the some of the segments of the board?
Now you're gonna have to deal with it with some little bit of a blockage syndrome, so that can take a little bit long time to actually get on with it.
But even then, let's just hope if we actually just managed to realize that, okay, looks like Yellow Toad's got Mario and Wario, so...
Yeah, after this particular point ahead of you, now we actually got ourselves interrupted by the magma, in this case the lava, so even then, we're pretty much stuck in this loop-de-loops, and even then, that's how it's the prime example of how World 4 can be easily one of the hardest boards in the game, judging by the fact that there's going to be a lot of lava pits involved. So, I've heard that's going to be really dangerous if you do say so for ourselves though, kind of think about it. Yeah, I'm trying to actually get ourselves the item box, but it doesn't seem to actually let me.
But even then, let's just hope if we actually just manage to, like, you know, not able to actually just to proceed.
The only time we can proceed is when the lava starts to go away, so that's a little bit of a bummer, but we have to deal with it.
Okay, so we're going for a piece of cake yet again, so let's just hope if we actually manage to get this successfully this time.
Well, at least one of the three, or two of the three, so let's go ahead and get started here. I see you're just trying to cut some of these little delicious cakes, I see. Because yeah, basically we have to follow which fruit does it contains on one of those slices. So, both strawberry and banana, and strawberry and banana itself. So, I wonder what this was going to be at.
I'm assuming it's going to be the strawberry itself. Yep, strawberry itself.
Yeah, another thing we'd like to discuss about is that recently, according to SonicStadium.com, that there was actually, you know, the game from Sonic Runners back in June 2015 that was no longer going to be playable,
judging by the fact that unlocking characters is a bit goddamn ridiculous.
Now they're trying to make a sequel to Sonic Runners known as Sonic Runners Adventure.
Gee, I wonder why they actually revealed that.
Strawberry, kiwi, both kiwis, kiwi and strawberry itself. So it's going to be strawberry and kiwi. So let's just go ahead and draw that.
Let's just hope if we got this. I think we got this.
Gee, it looks like Blue Toad and Wario are about to catch up.
Except for Green Toad.
Oh yeah, because I can clearly tell that Green Toad wasn't paying attention.
But anyways, now we move on to the final round. So it's going to be both kiwi and banana, just kiwi and strawberry, and it's
kind of hard to keep on track of those kinds of stuff.
Okay, let's just hope if banana, kiwi, and oh god, is it going to be just kiwi? I think it's going to be this slice.
Yeah, first we guessed it correctly, so there we go.
So yeah, I'm presuming that both ours, especially Wario, did manage to win a minigame.
That's food. It seems quite delicious to me. So anyway, yeah, what's your thoughts about our YouTube channel so far, Powerpuff Girls? Both Blossom, and Bubbles, and Buttercup. What do you think of it all? Actually, I gotta admit though, as I mentioned earlier, it was actually doing pretty well at this point, as far as in this point in time. Mainly due to the fact that you guys did actually use our HD capture cards this time around, which I think is a much bigger improvement over the likes of some other YouTubers out there. Anyways, let's go ahead and use ourselves the ultimate Golden Dash Mushroom, which is something that feels slightly similar to how it does in Mario Party Island Tour. So even then, that allows us to actually add up even more numbers. So
let's just hope if we actually land ourselves. Oh, goody!
Good thing we got ourselves a Shy Guy shop.
And yes, this is a board that we actually seem to actually got ourselves the just Star Rush ranking, and as far as I can tell, we didn't get a Super Star Rush ranking, so
we'll try our best if we actually get ourselves the Super Star Rush ranking on this board.
But even though I don't think there's anything possible about it.
But anyways, the next boss battle we're about to be running to is, of course, Bowser Jr.
And it looks like Green Toad is the only one who can only make it there, so
at least Yellow Toad was a bit further away from it.
And it looks like Team Blue was actually getting the closest.
So yeah, what happens if you actually reach a bit further away from the boss battle itself?
Oh, actually, I think Team Blue was actually... Oh, we're the furthest.
We're 10 spaces away from it.
So let's definitely go catch up.
So how come you guys do actually going a bit further away from the actual boss battle begins?
Because basically what happens was though, Blossom, especially Bubbles and Buttercup, is the fact that when someone else did manage to make it into the boss battle space before we do, what happens was though is that, god dang it. A bit of a hit detection right there. God dang it. We're doing so badly at this particular battle. Come on. At least we got the 2 points mark. Okay, we're not gonna let these opponents get ourselves in our way. Oh, come on. Okay, good. It's a good thing that we can actually use our double cards to begin with, so that means we can definitely need to catch up on our points values, even then especially noticeable on double points. So let's just hope that we actually do not get distracted by this Bowser Jr. attacks. God dang it. So yeah, I can definitely tell that you definitely need to catch up onto the actual boss battle space, kind of thing about it. And then what I've noticed that, right off the bat though, is that in the 1998 TV series of Powerpuff Girls, I've noticed there's a Legend of Zelda references here and there. Like, for instance, I believe the mayor actually played the Ocarina of Time, isn't it? According to the research, it's actually true, because that game did release on the exact same year.
Star Rescue.
As the original Powerpuff Girls TV series. Yes, it's probably true. Yeah, definitely, totally wicked. Anyway, now we got ourselves 2 power stars, so now we can actually come across into the, the last boss in this particular level, so this level is not that too complicated, unlike when we actually get into the next board after this. Oh my god, I absolutely despise that particular level. Oh, speaking of such, here's our last boss almost right closer to us. And speaking of such though, it's going to be Mega Blooper in the end. Jeez, we haven't come across into that with 2 stars this time around. Unlike in any other bosses for that matter, that we always seem to come across into specifically 2 power stars in these specific boss battle spaces. Anyway, so last hooray, so we get the drill. I'm pretty sure that Blue Toad is going to actually get himself the ally, so yep, it's going to be like it. And the ally he actually did got, it was actually from Princess Peach. So yeah, pretty obvious. So yeah, let's go ahead and just summon us the last button C of well, obviously double cards after all, because obviously we might as well just have to grab those. Until we actually try to decently land on it. And speaking of such, we did land on it. And look at that, Green Toad is just immediately warped to here, but that's okay by us, because obviously we don't land on the exact same spot as he does. So let's just go ahead and just... Eventually we're trying to spend all of these double cards, honestly, because it might be a little bit more likely a helpful syndrome, so... Now that the lava is interrupted, so that means we can't actually go back down, because obviously if we get burned, then you lose coins in the process. Anyways, let's see how much we get. We got 7, so I'm presuming... Oh, that might be the wrong route to do. Actually, let's go ahead and do... Actually, let's take down the boss. In fact, both Green Toad, and especially us anyway, did manage to already make our way to the actual boss battle itself. And except for only 1 space off from that yellow team. But except the blue team, because blue team is once again going to be way too further away from the boss battle space. So yeah, let's go ahead and get ourselves 5 additional coins and use our double card automatically, so that I don't know if we can actually get ourselves too many stars on this particular run through, especially when it consists of the Superstar Rush medal. But even then, we'll try our best. Especially consists of how if we actually try our best, although it's probably too late for now. So what these double cards are due for, basically this allows you to actually double your stars amounts. Especially consists of you actually getting actual first place on the actual stage. So, that's the only major premises here, Blossom. I see. Okay, so we need to time our rhythm going for this minigame once again. Okay, good. We got ourselves right this time. So yeah, I first thought that we just originally say that I don't think that regular Toad amiibo can actually be registered on Toad Scramble, but it turns out it was actually true actually, because even then, that's obviously that you know how this game originally going to be having just only 12 playable characters. But it turns out they actually did manage to make, I don't know how much playable characters they actually add in. I'm presuming they did add 12 regular playable characters, which we'll get into that in a minute, until we get to the next mode, actually. And also that's 4 playable toads, in this case red toad, blue toad, green toad, and yellow toad, and etc, etc. And there's also for the likes of these 3 extra ones included, but that'll save up for the extra mode as well. So let's go ahead and just, you know, try to finish this boss battle off first. I can see you two doing pretty well at this minigame. Probably just the fact that we're actually pretty good on timing skills and stuff, so... Yeah, because of that though, we need to actually get the finisher bonus because we don't want to let the yellow team get ourselves a finisher bonus. If they do, then we pretty much guarantee we won't get ourselves a Star Rush ranking or even a Super Star Rush ranking, I'm assuming. So let's just hope if the yellow toad doesn't get it. We don't have to worry about Waluigi though, because obviously, okay. Oh god, there we go. So who gets the finish bonus? Green Toad. Okay, that's pretty close actually. And even then though, I can definitely tell that you won by 2 points by Team Yellow, so congratulations to you two.
Stars rescued.
Well, thank you, Blossom, especially you, Buttercup, and even Bubbles. So anyway, now we're done with level 4-1, so getting pretty short for these types of levels like this. But even then though, until we get to the next level in World 4, until next time, oh my god, we're probably going to one of my least favorite boards in the game. True be told, Diddy. True be told. What's wrong about the next board? Well, we'll get into that in a bit tomorrow, so... Anyway, so we know the drill. Basically, we get ourselves these coins reward after doing so, so... Yeah, I'm really surprised at how you three is actually going to be enjoying watching this. Especially consists of how the fact that this is actually our first time ever to actually join into your channel. Yeah, especially we like to join in as well. Oh yeah, probably due to the fact that we're actually gonna be beating up some crap out of likes out of people in Super Smash Bros. I've heard. Well, truth be told, that might be true. Okay, so we got ourselves bonus coins right there. I think it's actually the slightest bonus or something, although we might as well have to look that up until later. So I believe the lowest coins is definitely Green Toad because he doesn't have any allies. So, and finally, the lucky ally bonus goes to... It's gonna be Toad, obviously, or Luigi. Okay, did not expect that, but there you go. So anyways, let's see how much coins we get. I think we actually got only 9 stars, so let's just hope if we actually get the Super Star Rush medal. So, how much victories did you actually got, you two? Well, technically, Buttercup, it was actually a form of 13 victories so far. Oh jeez, no wonder how you actually won too many times.
Congratulations.
Well, because we're usually quite expert in this, so yeah, you get the drill.
Star Rush.
Oh, so close. I think we're off by 1 Power Star left until we get ourselves a Super Star Rush, but still, it can be kind of difficult to get. Especially consists of World 4 in general, so... Okay, we got ourselves a Sightseer, bonus. Okay, we got it, fair enough. And, yeah, we got ourselves the, Lucky Ally bonus, so... Yeah, thank you, Blossom, Bubbles, and, Buttercup for actually joining into this episode. Well, you're welcome, Pinkie Pie, and I would really love to actually enjoy the, the actual YouTube channel so far. So, yeah, I'll let you, guys know of where we're gonna be returning on that one point. We'll find out sooner or later. So anyways, I think that wraps every single part in, oh, you're so cute, oh no. Oh, thanks, Bubbles. I know you do love ponies and unicorns and even Pegasus type ponies and stuff like that. But anyway, so join us, me and Pinkie Pie next time on Let's Play Super Mario Party. I almost say Super Mario. Mario Party Star Rush for the 3DS. It's the fact that we moved on into perhaps is one of my least favorite balls in the game, level 4-2. I really don't like this board. Me neither, but we have to do it anyway to showcase. But anyway, see you guys then. Later, fellas.